Hi everyone, it's Eva Pietrzak here from Abundant Results Coaching, and today I'd love to introduce you to C-type goals, what they are and why is it important to actually have those rather than the average ordinary goals that we are used to actually set. A C-type goal is something that gives meaning to your life. It's something that drives you every single day to take actions that you wouldn't take otherwise. And a C-type goal, it gives you actually direction, where you want to go in your life. So a lot of people without goals are lost. So, lots of people when they turn retirement age, they lose their life purpose. They lose their direction in life. They don't have a clear, direct goal, and that's why they get sick, they get weak, and basically they crumble, into their retirement. So I've learned 3 years ago how important it is to actually have a goal that really fires you up every single morning. Now, most of us set up rational goals. So we go for A-type or B-type goals. A-type goals are doing something that you already know how to do. So for instance, if you're earning 30,000 working for somebody else, then maybe changing a job working for another company but doing the same thing would be your A-type goal. Now, B-type goal is doing what you think you can do. So having a plan. When we move on from A-type goals, we actually start thinking of goals that we have a plan to fulfill. And these are what most people actually do. So the B-type goal example would be, if I set money on the side for next 5 years, X amount of money, so I keep working hard the way I'm working and set aside certain amount of income every single month, then in 5 years, I'm going to get an apartment or a house. Now, those goals are okay, but I technically call them steps rather than goals because they don't really fire you up every morning. What they do is they move you forward, but they also wash away very quickly. So these would be most typically our New Year's resolutions. Our New Year's resolutions mostly are rational goals. And the reason why we actually set up rational goals is because when we are little children, we all have massively developed imagination. So we have big dreams. We go for, mommy, daddy, I want to be an astronaut. I want to marry a prince and whatever, live in La La Land. We go for big goals. But what happened? Our parents are rationalized because of the cultural paradigm, because of how society operates. They start worrying about money, about time, and how it actually is going to happen. So they ask a child, how are you going to do this, baby? Where are you going to get the money from? And so you, as a little child, you scratch yourself in the head and you have no idea how you're going to come up with these resources. So you give up on the dream goals and you start setting rational goals. Now, rational goals are okay, but they will not drive you every morning to get off your bed with big smile and really get onto action. They will wash away very quickly. And if you think about it, really come back to think of all the New Year's resolutions that you've come up with and how many of them actually faded away because they were not the right goals. So it's very, very important to learn how to set the right goal that really fires you up every single morning. And finally, I want to say to you as well, something that I've discovered lately. One of my biggest habits that I was battling was getting up at specific time every single morning. Now, for me, this is 7 a.m. But not just getting up every single morning at 7 a.m., getting up with a big smile and completely rested and completely excited about life. And what I've noticed, reading out my goal, actually, well, I don't even read it. I speak it out loud every evening and I play some sort of emotional music, epic emotional music on YouTube. By actually speaking it and visualizing it, what have I done? I've actually overcome unconsciously a habit of falling asleep, overwhelmed, and maybe thinking about the list of to-dos for next day. I've actually started falling asleep with my goal at the back of my head, and that actually made me sleep like a baby. So it not only put me into really great energy, but it actually made me fall asleep very quickly and really have that deep, meaningful, amazing sleep. And so sometimes, I used to be hung up on the fact that maybe I need to sleep 7, 8 hours. Not really. All I need to do is reprogram my mind before bedtime actually being absorbed with my goal, and I fall asleep with a big smile on my face. So having a goal has massive, massive benefits to your life. Now, I'm going to be teaching you step by step in my videos what you need to do around goals, and I also do that in my events and webinars. And special invite for you guys, anyone that is living next to Kerry or next to Limerick or next to Cork, we're doing a special event this Saturday. It's a 2.5-hour workshop on goals and what it takes to set up the right one and what it takes to fulfill them. So if you guys know anybody from this area of Ireland or you come from this area, join us. Otherwise, for those of you that can't join us, I will be doing a little bit of webinars going further and maybe some events in Dublin. Now, they probably will be at the beginning of next year, but I will be informing you a little bit more about goals. So I hope that made you think a little bit and maybe got you inspired to read or visualize your goals at night. And if you don't have goals, it's very important to set them. So bear with me, I will help you do that. If you do, then get really emotionally involved with them because they really give direction to your life and they will get you jazzed up and motivated every single day. So thank you so much. Have a lovely, lovely week. And if you guys can come and join us this Saturday, please do, and spread the word with others that can join us. Take care.